Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about the meeting assessment, which makes up 20% of your course marks. I'll begin with the documents to bring. So as you all know, all meeting participants should be given a copy of this document prior to the meeting. In addition, should you wish to, you could also bring supporting documents that could help you during the discussion. For example, if you'd like to show some flyers design, floor layout, or other types of photos which are related to your project. Next, in terms of roles assignment, we will begin with talking about what are the roles required in each of the group meeting. Firstly, you will need to have a chairperson who will be in charge of chairing or organizing and moderating the meeting. So this person will be responsible for leading and managing the meeting. Next, it is also recommended that you have a timekeeper. So the timekeeper will make sure that the group adhere to the time allocated, which is approximately 20 to 25 minutes. You will also need a secretary who will be in charge of compilation of the reports or summary from each of the department and submit the minutes of the meeting. As for the chairpersons, your main duties would be to lead and manage the meeting according to the group's agenda. You also need to make sure that all the agenda items are discussed within the time assigned to you. As a chairperson, it is also your role to maintain the discussion flow. You will need to do this by ensuring that all the participants are given equal chance to present their ideas according to their agenda items. And finally, the chairperson must make sure that all the agenda items are resolved and a decision should be agreed by all at the end of the meeting. As for the meeting participants, you will be required to present and discuss the agenda item that you are responsible for. You are also required to ask or answer questions from the other members of the meeting. Apart from that, it would also be your duty to try to obtain input and comments from others. You will also need to confirm the final resolution or the decision to your meeting so that you can proceed with further plans, especially those related to your department. And finally, please prepare a summary or a report of your department's agenda item to be submitted to the secretary for further compilation. In terms of the assessment criteria, you will be assessed based on the meeting documents, which are the notice, the agenda, and the minutes of the meeting. These documents will make up 20 marks, and you will be judged based on the language, the appropriacy of the document, grammar, as well as the vocabulary used. For the oral assessment itself, the formal meeting will carry 60 marks, and marks are given based on the contents and organization, delivery, language and grammar, presence, and all these marks will be converted into 20% for this assessment. Keep in mind that all the marks awarded are on an individual basis, although you are participating in this assessment as a group. As part of your revision, please remember to adhere to the meeting procedures and agenda. You will also need to use appropriate meeting terminologies. Formal language and expressions are required, and you are required to use appropriate nonverbal expressions and make use of effective listening cues. So the pages you see on the slides refer to the corresponding pages in your course textbook. So finally, please remember to find a suitable location for the assessment So this would mean making sure that you have stable Wi-Fi connection, good lighting in an area with no distraction, as well as in a room that is quiet. You will also be asked to dress in formal attire and have your own copy of the notice and agenda or other supporting documents if they are applicable. For your information, on the day of the assessment, I will be projecting your final notice and agenda. So during the assessment, make sure you present, handle, and resolve the agenda items assigned to you or the ones that are related to your department. You also need to participate actively by providing input, feedback, as well as your support to the other members of the meeting. So that is all for today's video. I wish you all the best with the assessment preparations. Thank you for watching.